Now, when we talk about company culture, for example, how do you ensure that they fit in with the company culture as well as deliver the capabilities that are necessary to perform the tasks?
Yes, I'm glad you asked that question because company culture is one of my passions, if you will. Having worked in corporate America for so many years, I do understand the impact that the culture has upon an employee, a team, and how that employee and that team will perform. Employee engagement is very much reliant upon the company culture.
Mm.
And so we also, once again, we use various assessments. We have personality assessments that we can offer our clients to determine just what type of environment or culture this particular candidate may function best within. It doesn't necessarily mean that the results aren't good nor bad. They just give us a little insight into the candidate, into their personality, how they work best, how they accept information, how they like to disperse information, how they like to move about in their workday. Some people like to have a high level of information and they don't want a lot of detail. And to the contrary, some people need a lot of detail in order to feel secure on how they move in their job. Some organizations work based on that. Some sales organizations are very high powered and they move really fast. And you've got to make quick assessments and quick judgments. And you've got to be a people person and open and talkative. We have assessments that will help us identify those qualities in our candidates. We've got various personality assessments that we can offer our clients to help them determine if this particular candidate will be a good fit for the culture.
I appreciate that. Now, if there is a company, like maybe a medium-sized company who's not quite ready to use services such as yourselves, can you give them maybe 3 or 4 tips that they can do to assess a candidate and ensure that they are the right fit for their company's culture?
Absolutely. Let me tell you, Mike, nothing beats a good old fashioned conversation. Sit down, talk with them. When you get them on site, take them through the office, show them the people that they'll be working with. Some people, like if you take some of the more creative organizations where people wear jeans all day and there's foosball tables over here and there's lounge rooms and people are just working in these non-constricted areas, some people might come in there and be like, yes, I found my people. But if you take a suit and tie person in that environment, they're going to think they're a little sloppy around here. Just take them into the environment, sit down and talk with them and show them where they'll be working and maybe introduce them to one, maybe two people that they would be working with and just see how they feel about it, see how they appear to fit in. Nothing beats a good old conversation.
That's really great advice. And that working environment with jeans and the football table, it sounds like California.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
All right.
And some people can, there are some suit and tie people that can snatch that suit and tie off and really flexible and be like, yes, I can do this. This is not my normal, but I can do this. And some people are just really flexible like that. And that's good to find because sometimes organizational culture will be flexible depending on the leadership. I've been in cultures that were one way, that were staunchy and stiff, and then we got a new leader and it just did a complete 360. Sometimes people, but it's just good to take people in, have a conversation, sit down, let's talk. Let me show you how we do things around here, and then you'll get a good idea from how they accept that if they're going to fit in with that culture.